there. Welcome to the Big Bonding Brush. Today we're going to paint one of my favorite paintings and many others, The Scream by Edvard Munch. It's actually, the original title is The Scream of Nature, but we'll get into that later. What are you gonna, let's see, I just finished doing the miniature masterpiece. Here it is. Oh, so very cute. Miniature masterpiece also premieres at the same time the Big Bonding Brush. And they go for auction the first Friday of every month at 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time on the Acute Auction House. So, got that out of the way. What do you need for today's painting? You're going to need water, paint brushes, and I have a variety of paint brushes. Oh, yeah, you know, and then I have backup. I have some flats, some rounds, some little crooked ones, a fan brush. You never can tell when you might need a #1 fan. And yeah, that's what I got. You're going to need napkins, a canvas. You can use a board or a wrapped canvas. I use 11 by 14 standard. You can use an easel or a paint flat. You could even paint the Scream on the door if you wanted to, or on a wall, for all I care. Yeah. I do a printout of the Scream. You can print off, or, you know, hopefully just follow along. And you're going to need acrylics. That's what I use, although the original is done in oil. I have some burnt sienna, white and black, a little green, yellow, orange, and red. Oh my goodness, I'm going to need some blue too. So I'll get that as soon as we let things dry. Oh, look at the little boats there. I didn't put that in the miniature. Anyway, cool. Let's get painting. We're going to start with the sky. And so we're going to start with some orange and white. We'll get that out there. We're going to mix up a couple different oranges. I have my palette here. I just use a piece of glass and occasionally I scrape it. All right. And some white. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. All whitey. Get it? So let's start by just kind of getting this laid out and sketched out. We're going to make a really light, super light orange. It's going to be our sketch line. So I'm using this here brush, number 8, Blick Essential, round. And I'm going to bring a little bit of the orange over here to the white. Not all the white. White, not all the white. Okay. I have a really nice light orange here. And let's just get this sketched out, like I said. So we have this here frame along. Go over like that and just draw that line right in there. Don't worry, it's not perfect. And then don't forget, we're going to wrap it around. It's just to remind us, okay? Set that back down. All right, then we also have the this awesome bridge that's coming out here, or dock. And so it looks to me like the point is a little more than midway up. There's midway, a little more than midway. And it also goes not quite all the way to the corner. So about here is what I'm getting at. And about here. So I'm going to wrap that all the way around. And then I'm going to bring that line all the way down. Ta-da! Hey, also, I'm not playing any music, but you are free to paint and pause, play your own music. Okay, groovy. So there's the first one. The bottom part of this here fence or railing goes down to about here. So I'm gonna get that line through there, and then it goes up to here. Awesome. Let's wrap it around and wrap it around here as well. Fantastic. And then there's one that goes right in the middle to about there. And yes, I know that the scream is going to be right here, but we're still continuing this line, and we'll paint right over it. Easy peasy. All right. That's great. We've got a line going down here. About there. And about there. Okay. So then, let's do where the skyline is. A little bit higher. And it's just this nice little swoop. Swoop. Fantastic. And then we also have this little pool. Yep, just like a so. And the water comes kind of around behind here. And this might change. Let's see. Here, let's get the screams figure in here. We have everything else laid out. So, okay, so I am seeing some things that I want to change already. There's his face. We'll just get that painted in there solid. Come back to that later. And then we have a hand coming down there, and the other hand like a so, and there's this little arm coming up, and a V-neck on. Let's just get that colored in, painted in, colored, whatever. That's body. Awesome. And his other arm, not quite as low as the other one. Okay, so there's that, which tells me that yes, indeed, I want to bring this more around like that. And I also want to bring this out here more. That. Good. All right. Let's see. Get this all wrapped around. Oh, we need to finish this off on the bottom, so we don't forget that. Sweet. And that's good. Okay, let's get to painting the sky. I'm going to make just not quite as light of an orange, but I'm going to kind of unpop that orange just a little bit by adding some white, and yeah, get started. We're going to go all the way across. You know, and this is such an iconic image that if you just have your kind of basics here, you know, you could do whatever color sky you wanted. You could do whatever image you wanted screaming. I just love it. I want to veer a little bit away as well, but I'm gonna save it for another day. Okay, so your sky is not going to look exactly like Edvard's sky, but let's get that basic color in there. We've got oranges and reds, a little kind of bit of yellow, and some turquoise. Woo, I just flung some paint. Make sure that you wrap around the sides with your paint. Alrighty. Oh, look, that looks like it's red, ready to go. Let's get some red and some yellow out here. Red. Yellow. A little yellow. All right. There are more than one version of this painting. There are two paintings, two pastels. One of the pastels sold for, what was it? 78. I read somewhere 78 million. I read somewhere else 100 million. And then there's a few lithograph prints of the Scream as well that he created a couple years after the paintings. I'm just getting some red in here. Get the paint laid down. And then, oh, here's some white. Let's get some white in there. What happens? What happens when we put white in there? We get some pink. Let's get some pure orange in there. Oh, ooh, look at how pretty. I'm having a good time, are you? Just, you know, just go with it. Have fun. Got oranges. Different hues of orange, white, red. We'll get some yellow in there. Let's do that. That's fun. We'll get the blue, the little bits of blue in later. We don't want to add that right now. So you're just gonna, I guess, wing it on the top. Just kind of imagine how it would be, and make sure that you paint the top. We will be flipping it. And go ahead and just brush over onto this area right here that we're going to be painting later. I think the main thing is that whenever you do a brush stroke, carry it from one side all the way over to the other. Be committed. Show your commitment. one side all the way over to the other. Yeah, and around. Yeah. Let's just make sure that we get all the canvas covered, and we're happy with our swooshes and our swirls and our lovely sky. And then, like I said, we're going to get our teals, our light blues, a bit of really light green in through there as well. So right now, where the other place that I'm seeing some reds, kind of red oranges, is down here through the fence line. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to kind of, we'll get brown over that as well, and some yellow. Definitely our lines are going to go smaller to bigger. Don't forget to wrap around. Get a little orange in here too. Good. Just want some multiple colors. A little bit of yellow. Sweet. Let's just clean this brush off a little bit. And we can see that we want some light butter yellow in through this area. So let's do that. Let's bring over some yellow, some white into the yellow. A little more. And we'll bring some of that orange in there. Bring it over from the edge. Just filling this area here. Awesome. Let's pick up a little bit of that orange, that light kind of lighter orange that we created, and get that little swirl action going. Got a circle here, light circle. We'll get some blue in there as well. Around the edges. Yeah. Probably add a little more. Let's take a little teeny pop of bright orange. Get it in there. There we go. Cool. All right. All right, all right, all right. Going back to this muted. That's good. The original color, the sketch color. That looks good. All right. Can even bring some of that original sketch color into our beams here. All right. Coolio. Awesome. It's looking awesome. All right, let's break out with a little bit of brown or burnt sienna. Beep. And we're going to work on this whole ground and yeah. So we're going to take some white over to brown. Start with a light tan color. Okay, get something like that. And I don't totally mix it up because nothing on here is solid. What I'm going to do right now might freak you out. We're going to tip it over onto its side like so. And so we don't get totally lost, we'll do the same thing over here. That's what we're looking at. So we're looking at bringing all of our strokes this way. Let's just get that brown on there, light tan. It's all leading. Make sure that all your strokes are leaning towards or going in the direction of that focal point. And bring them around the edge. Pick up some white. I have a little bit of orange on here. Whoa. Yeah. Under the boardwalk. So, little something about this here painting, the scream. And this character is not actually screaming, he's blocking out the scream of nature. Right? Did y'all know that? It's kind of cool. Alright, I'm gonna pick up some, woo! Dark brown. Just make sure you are going in that direction. You're going to tend to want to go like that, like I've been doing. Don't do that. Keep it all going. Imagine there's a point out there. An imaginary point. Love it. Ooh. Looking good. Sure you're getting the bottom. Okay. We have some blue in there. We'll add that later. We have some darks. Let's get some dark down in through here. All right. along down through here. Around the bottom. How about a little bit of yellow? Oh yeah, that's nice. Again, just make sure that you are going in the right direction. Fun. Alright. I'm going to flip it so you can take a look. You might want to let yours dry a little. I'm just going to flip mine. Alright. Good. Good, good, good. So I need to get a little bit of black in here so we can start adding some dark and also building up on the Scream himself. Did I say this was originally done in 1893? It was stolen twice too. Two different versions. Once in 1994 and once in 2006. Stolen and retrieved. Isn't that crazy? Man, that takes some serious something. This is still a painting. Like, it's crazy. Alright, I'm picking up a little bit of black. And we're going to go along here with our black. A little bit here and there. And let's get that blended in. It's a little extreme. Huh? There we go. That's nice. See that? A little bit of water. Thank you, water. I like you. Okay, let's get some of that kind of dark brown and black and through here as well. And we'll add some blue. Black. Yep. It's just dark all through here. All through the rails. So let's do that. Little brown, little black. Little brown, little black. Little water, little yum. Let's fill in these areas. And then we'll go back and do some work on the actual rails. All right. And there's more of not missing the bottom. So let's do that. Brown, little black. After Edvard Munch's popularity, he went insane. Ended up spending a little bit of time in a mental sanctuary. But don't worry, because he came out of it and he did some really beautiful works with some nice light colors This is his most famous, of course. Great. Totally dark. Some blue shining through it, more so. So we're just going to go right along one little line, not fill it all the way in. Okay. All right, so we have that dark, and that's also kind of what's happening in the Scream's shirt, little frock. So I just am taking the same dirty brush, picked up a little bit of white, and I'm going to fill that in. Around his arm. We want his sleeve to be pronounced. This definitely goes up. Around his face, around his chin, just a little bit. There's that. A little more black in there. Black, brown, white. Oh yeah, we're having fun. Just keep on picking up black, brown, and white. And start from top to bottom, just like we did the sky. Make sure that you continue your strokes. All the way down. And really, we need to be continuing all the way down. And around. And around. And it seems like it's darker on this side. There we go. Sweet. We almost have this entire canvas painted here. All right. Let's just work on that frock a little bit more. That one. Yeah. A little darker here. Sweet. And we'll get it into a little more texture through there. There. Yeah, I like it. It's not going to be exactly, but that's the thing, is you need to embrace your brush stroke as long as you're having a good time. And that's what it's all about, right? So, now that I have some other brown, ooh, I'm going to sneeze. Woo. Now that I have some of this other brown, I'm going to bring it through here. Maybe get my brush a little wet. Just kind of, yeah, lighten that up a little bit. Awesome. Yeah. Make sure you come around the edges. Looking good. Just picked up some of this lighter. Just trying to lighten things up a little bit. Just lighten it up a little bit, you know? Lighten it up. A little bit of water. A little bit of blending. Blended. Okay. Now, let's focus right here on the wood planks along here. Make them prominent, and then we'll go to the water. Okie dokie. So, let's go with some burnt sienna. Over here to this orange. I just brought it over here to this orange. It's gonna come along and kind of clean and make things a little crisper. Not that things are too terribly crisp in this painting, but lighten it up just a little bit. Yeah, oh my goodness, I've been using the same brush this whole time. Crazy! These in there, don't forget, they go thicker as we get closer. And go. Sweet. See, it's just coming together. Come together. Oh gosh, there I go, singing again. All right. Don't lose that. Don't lose this dark line here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's pick up just some regular brown. Oh. Wait, go back. Rewind. Finish doing this top row. Oh yeah. And some plain old brown. Just run it along. I'm going to pick up some orange just to bring this orange. Okay, a little bit of water. Wipe that off. So kind of blend it a little. Shimmy shimmy. Sweet. I'm going to take some of that dirty brown. I'm going to go in here and kind of get some highlights in with this guy. And smush it around with some water. Dirtier the better. Yes, please. Sweet. Getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. All right. Is it time? And a little bit of green to add. Let's do that. And then we'll get with the blue. So it's not a lot of green. Little teeny bit. Let's put that green. I can never, wow. That is a lot of green. All right, same brush. I'm gonna come right along here and get some green in here. It's running all the way down. And then it's also a little bit through here. Not sure why. We'll just take that green and bring it around the bottom too. Why not? Now we have this kind of nice little aqua up here in the sky. I'm going to take a little bit of green and some white. Just get some little bits here and there. From around the edge. Get some water so I can get that blended. Blended. Hello, I said blending. Oh yeah. And then just a tiny bit of that regular green. Oh yeah. It's nice. Yep. Mine is in a different placement. Yes, it is. my sky is my sky. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we got the green. Now we need to go blue. I forgot my blue. I'm going to take a quick pause. You can too. And then we'll go blue. Okay, we're back with blue. Shaking it all up. Let's get it out there. And we're also going to add a little more white because I don't know about you, but my white got eaten up. So, get a little more white. And we're getting close to the end of this here painting. I know you hear that from me all the time. But I'm serious. Okay. Blue. Same dirty brush. I'm going to be really kind of impressed if I use one brush this entire time. I'm going to try it. Okay, we have the darker blue and the lighter blue. So I'm going to mix up just a little bit of a lighter blue as the base. And fill in this here area. Wow, that's very... Whoa. I just painted over his hand, but that's okay. You can fix that. Don't worry. It goes around. And I'm definitely going to get more white in there. White about now. It's just this like swirl eddy. There we go. And let's get some of that green in through here. White. All right, and let's get the dark up here. Same dirty brush. Starting around the edge here. And up. Around. Just kind of follow along where the water is, like to the lines of the water. Come along here, trim it out. And then, yeah, just paint in the direction of the water. Did you know that Edvard's family was riddled with illnesses? His father was a doctor. His father did not want him to go to art school. He went to art school. But one sister had major mental illnesses and ended up dying. And then another sister had tuberculosis. Yeah. All right, so I'm just picking up some lighter blues, getting a little bit of light blue in there. I mean, these aren't two totally different bodies of water. So you want them to kind of flow together. Does that make sense? And then we can pick up a little bit of black as well. Whenever I pick up black, I really want to like get it nice and blended in there so it isn't this full black line. So pick up some water and blend it in. Definitely have to go over the screen a little bit again. There is a black patch through here. Maybe it's a school of fish. Lots of little marks, little thin marks. Pick up some white. White through there. Yeah. And then we need to put a little bit of light blue in through here. Ooh, a lot of black in there. Just want that light blue. Looking good, looking good. Looking very expressive. Excellent. I'll bring some of that blue down in through here as well. A little bit of blue in there. Okay. And then I'm going to get this dark blue. And right off here, I'm in the distance, I'm going to put these two little boats, little fishing boats. Awesome. Okay. Let's go back here to the screen. Have a little bit of fixing to do. I do anyway. on his hand. There we go. And his head. Okay. Now it is time to go through and do some details with some black. Very watered down. So, and just the tiniest, teeniest bit. You don't want to overpower anything here. So, ever so lightly, we're going to do a little outlining in his mouth. His nose. His eyes. It's just a little accent. Around his eyes. I got a little carried away there. Fear not. We will fix it. I'm actually very happy with that. Okay. Come along. There. And blend it. Oh, we also need to get some blue in through here. As promised. Blue wood. Sweet. Awesome. Get a little. There. A thin black line. There we go. It's all coming together. Now, we cannot forget his friends, right? Let's get some black in through here. And work our way to where his friends are standing. Oh, I like that blue. It's really nice. Okay. Let's get buddies in there. Very hazy. I got some blue, I got some white, and I also have a little black. Heads are about here. One head. This one is, you can't really totally see. It's a little disconnected. With a neck. And the body. Coming down. Sweet. It's got a little bit of water so I can get some flow here. And a little bit further on one side. And then let's make sure and get those shoulders in there. And yeah, there's the second figure. off in the distance, enjoying nature. Let's get a little bit of blue in there, so that it's not the solid black. A little water, blend it in. Awesome. Sweet. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Get a teeny tiny bit of blue in. Don't get too crazy now. All right, last but not least, let's border it out. I just want to fix this a little bit. All right, quite happy. Let's get that drawn in, paint it in, go into my brown. I'm gonna just tip this for you. Eek. All right, let's paint the whole side. All the way down. Groovy. And the top. And then we're going to do a line. Oh. Let's keep going. Get more of that brown. Bring your border all the way down. This reminds me of a Baroque painting, how they would have the curtains painted in. Okay, I'm going to tip it on its side so that I can paint the bottom. Alrighty, and let's pick up some yellow and bring it in through here. Yeah. All the way around the edges, kind of get it blended in, but not really. Kind of, sort of. Sweet. And yeah, that's about it. Let's tip that baby back over. There it is. Edvard mutes the screen. Haha. If you had fun, I would love to see your painting. And if you had fun just watching me, love to hear from you. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share. Tune in the 10th, 20th, and 30th They come out at 12 midnight. And if you like the miniatures, make sure you tune into the live Acute Auction House, first Friday of every month, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, where you can bid on your favorite miniature masterpieces. So there it is. Woohoo! Hope you had a good time. Until next time, stay creative.